A viewer recently asked how to leave Ledger without losing access to their Bitcoin. If you've been using a Ledger but want nothing more to do with the Ledger ecosystem, this is for you. The safest way to break up with Ledger without messing with your seed is to switch to Sparrow Wallet. You can, if you want, still use Ledger as a signing device, but all wallet management happens in the Sparrow. No need to worry about your seed phrase, no tricky recovery steps, just a smooth move from a Ledger ecosystem to taking full control of your Bitcoin yourself. Let me clear something up first. Some people believe Ledger has taken control over their seed phrase, or that you no longer have custody of your Bitcoin. That's not true. Your private keys are still stored securely on your Ledger device. As long as you're signing transaction locally, you still have control. The real issue is Ledger ecosystem. Ledger is closed source, bloated, and trying to support every altcoin and NFT under the sun. Because of that, older devices like the Nano S are being left behind. Not because Ledger stole your keys, but because their priorities shifted away from Bitcoin users. So, if you're focused on Bitcoin and long-term self-custody, it's time to move on. Here's how you make a clean break using Sparrow Wallet. Open Ledger Live one last time. Make sure your firmware and Bitcoin app are both up to date. Close Ledger Live completely. Don't leave it running in the background. Open Sparrow Wallet. Click File, New Wallet, or you can just, when you first open it, there's an option to click New Wallet. Name it whatever you want. I'm calling mine Ledger Demo. Select Connected Hardware Wallet. Then plug in your Ledger Nano or whatever Ledger device you have. Make sure it's unlocked. Click the Bitcoin app on your Ledger. Then click Scan on Sparrow. There should be a pop-up that says Import Key Store. Click on that. If you see an error here, it usually means one of two things. Either Ledger Live is still open, or you haven't launched the Bitcoin app on your Ledger device. So double check that Ledger Live is completely closed, and make sure you've selected the Bitcoin app on your Ledger screen. Once that's done, Sparrow will detect the Ledger and import everything it needs as a watch-only wallet. No seed is exposed on these steps. Your Ledger device transforms into a signing device, and Sparrow is given permission to view balances and build transactions. Once it loads, you'll see your Bitcoin balance. From here, you can transfer funds to a new wallet. Ideally, one you fully control, like a Coldcard or something like that. When you hit Create Transaction, Sparrow builds the transaction. Click the Sign button. A pop-up window will show up. Click Sign. Go to your Ledger device and follow the instructions there. You will get the transaction details and everything else in your Ledger device. Just follow the prompts. If you get an error here, make sure your Ledger is unlocked. I experienced a couple of times when I tried to build the transaction and failed because the Ledger was going to sleep. From this point on, you never need Ledger Live again. You can even retire the Ledger completely and start using your own hardware or air-gapped wallet. So, If you're ready to walk away from Ledger, this is your exit plan. You keep control, you remove trust in closed source tools, and you step into a cleaner, more Bitcoin-focused setup. Got any questions? Drop them in the comments. And if you're building a real self-custody system, subscribe. There's more coming.